test. Oops, I played the wrong thing. The following program is a presentation of the Mat Wrestling Network. Viewer discretion is advised. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to MWA International Incident. For tonight's special Wednesday pay-per-view, we are going across the border, across the sea, in fact, for this first ever MWA show outside of the United States. We're live tonight from Tokyo, Japan, with a 7-match card, 4 championship matches, going to determine the first ever international champion. All our other titles are going to be on the line as well. Got to get things started right now. Hopefully you ignored that MWF logo that showed up at the beginning, because that was an accident. This is the MWA, by God. As you see our nifty loading screen. And the opening pyro as always. The the not very Japanese looking crowd is on fire here. Anticipating a hot night of action, our opening contest. The 2 semifinalists who failed to make it all the way in the tournament for the International Championship. Got the MAGAzord taking on former world champion Skeletor. About to head back down to the ring for that matchup momentarily as soon as things get done loading. As always, the music of Nick Pedigo playing over the desk scene. Former MWA commentator. I have a feeling we're going to be in for some long load times tonight based on how things went last night, but hey, not much I can do about that. Hopefully I'm wrong. We're heading back down to ringside for the first match of the evening. The MAGAzord looked incredibly strong in the International Championship tournament, beat Batman in the qualifying round. Advanced. That font is interesting. Advanced to the semifinals, but was not able to defeat former world champion Goku. Goku in the finals tonight against Chewbacca. MAGAzord taking on the man that Chewbacca knocked out last night, former world champion Skeletor. Appear to be having some intermittent frame issues. Not quite sure what's causing that, but hopefully everything looks okay on your end. Let me see if I can figure out what might be causing it. Doesn't appear to be anything too terrible. MAGAzord coming out alone, like he had to in the International Championship tournament. Not quite sure who the fans are gonna end up cheering for in this one. Their options are 2 big nasty bastards. Former world champion Skeletor lost the title to the White Ranger Joe Biden at our last pay-per-view. Showdown at Snake Mountain. Again, last night he got knocked out by Chewbacca, but doesn't appear to be any worse for wear. Coming up later on tonight, in addition to the Goku versus Chewbacca match for the International Championship, we have Goku in action a second time, defending the Tag Team Championships alongside his partner Chuck Norris, putting those belts on the line against Captain America and Spider-Man. We have Wonder Woman making her first defense of the Women's Championship tonight, taking on She-Hulk. And then our main event, the White Ranger, Joe Biden, putting his World Championship on the line against the #1 contender, the Mad Titan, Thanos. We've also got a 6-man tag between the Power Rangers and the Dank Odor for you, and a grudge match pitting Captain Marvel against Oprah Winfrey. But right now, MAGAzord and Skeletor, both of them thought they're going to go all the way to become international champion. Unfortunately, their dreams were crushed last night. Looking to take out their frustrations on each other right here, right now. As always, my camera is delightfully off-center, apparently. It seems to change every time I use it. It's great. Let me try a little bit of this. MAGAzord going for the first cover of the match. Appeared to be under the ropes, but Stank McKenzie says no. Alright, I think I got that sorted out, hopefully. MAGAzord just always tearing through that undersized MAGA Powers shirt of his. Dropping Skeletor over the top turnbuckle with the snake eyes again. Trying to choke the life out of Skeletor here with this camel clutch. I don't think Skeletor's going to submit. Not off that, not yet. Crowd booing both participants, which I can't say is a surprise whatsoever. But provides an interesting dynamic in this match. Don't see a lot of heel versus heel matchups in professional wrestling. MAGAzord on the offense with a gut wrench into a slam there. Again, shades of East X Twitch's favorite wrestler of all time, Jack Swagger. Excuse me. Please feel free to let me know in the chat if there are any issues with the frame rate. Staying in green for the most part, but dipping down into orange and yellow occasionally, so I'm not sure what the deal is. My connection is as it always is. Skeletor going for that electric chair German suplex of his. Might be in the ropes. Oh! Didn't go for the cover. Elected to forego the bridge and just drop MAGAzord around his head, perhaps knowing that he was too close to the ropes to finish things off. MAGAzord attempted to fire back with a power bomb. Skeletor saw it coming, able to counter with the back body drop. MAGAzord wrenching away at the arm. The crowd is just furious at both these guys. Got a pocket of fans now cheering Skeletor as he comes back. Says a lot about the MAGA powers when people are cheering Skeletor, an evil overlord, over your guys. Oh, now he's got MAGAzord tangled up in those minty blue ropes, delivering the beats of the Bowden right to the chest. Oh, and the donkey punch. That's how Skeletor won the World Championship in the first place, going for the cover. And only a 2 count there. MAGAzord withstood a tremendous amount of punishment last night against Goku before finally succumbing to the roundhouse kick. Second one of the match, right to the jaw. You gotta believe that both these men are still suffering the lingering effects of their battles from last night. Joel Southgate, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Just here in our opening contest for the International Incident pay-per-view. Skeletor against the MAGAzord. First of 7 matches for you tonight. MAGAzord fighting back with a back body drop here in Tokyo, Japan. Going for that gut wrench again. Deadlifting Skeletor here. The power of the MAGAzord, perhaps unparalleled. Sydney, Australia, wow. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. What time is it there? It's 8:17 p.m. here where I'm at, unfortunately in Texas. MAGAzord just dropped Skeletor with the F5. That might do it. 2. Oh, only a 2 count as Skeletor kicks out of that. These guys hitting each other with everything in their arsenal, but just not quite able to get the job done as of yet. Skeletor locked in that clover leaf. We don't really see a whole lot of submissions from him. Oh, man. That's a larger time difference than I expected. Yeah, it's 8:17 p.m. here on Wednesday. Just gave you a follow back. So I see you stream some Fortnite and 2K Battlegrounds, eh? A nice counter from the MAGAzord. Skeletor was going for that German suplex again. Almost missed that. See, this is why I like doing commentary with co-hosts. They can catch the stuff I miss. MAGAzord with a cover and a 2 count only. MAGAzord setting up for another F5. If he hits this, I think it's going to be over. Again. Skeletor down. Clearly in the ropes, thankfully. Referee Stike McKenzie breaking that one up. It's been kind of spotty. His calls have been were a little questionable last night in terms of rope breaks, or lack thereof. MAGAzord pounding away. Skeletor trying to block those shots, but not having a whole lot of luck. Just beating the shit out of it. Wonder if we're going to see MAGAzord go to the top rope. Flew over the top of the suicide dive last night. Busting out maneuvers we've never seen from him before. Both of these guys think that they should be in that international title matchup later on tonight. Both of them looking to prove that they could at least earn the first championship opportunity against whoever wins that tournament. And it had to happen. It was bound to happen sometime. Skeletor tossing MAGAzord outside the ring. Vintage MWA action. These guys taking full advantage of the lack of countouts here. Or just making me look stupid by immediately going back into the ring. MAGAzord senses that he's about to end this one. He's hit that F5 twice. Looking to put it away. Skeletor. Oh, just dropped with that powerbomb. MAGAzord's not done, though. Maybe you should have tried for the cover there because picking Skeletor up led to a counter. Fans aren't having any of that. They don't like either of these guys. But MAGAzord's been dominating the offense as of late, so Skeletor really needs to take advantage of this opportunity, or else he could end up on the business end of another F5. And a third one. 3 F5s put away the Undertaker. Of course, going to put away Skeletor. Another powerbomb first. Oh. Make it a double. Is he going for the trifecta? Oh my god. MAGAzord clutching in his rib cage. Again, choosing not to go for the cover, inflicting more punishment. Gotta hope he knows what he's doing here. Another gut wrench MAGAzord. Sensing the kill is at hand. Right in the center of the ring, going for a third F5, but Skeletor able to counter. Skeletor just barely escaped that. Is he going for the beats of the Bowdrin again? Uh-oh. MAGAzord is in serious trouble. Skeletor with the beats of the Bowdrin. Always finishing the things off with the donkey punch. That's how he won the World Championship from the Black Panther a couple months ago. Is it going to be how he defeats the MAGAzord here tonight in Tokyo, Japan? Only a 2-count MAGAzord powering out. Holy shit. The MAGAzord in the last 2 nights has shown tremendous determination. I mean, I don't like the guy. I don't agree with his politics or his personal values, so to speak. But the MAGAzord in this tournament has looked dominant in the first 2 rounds. Got the majority of the offense last night before falling short. He's been putting a beating on Skeletor here. MAGAzord proving to be the standout of that group, the MAGA powers. Taking a breather now, though. He is a big man, doesn't have the greatest cardio. Despite the fact he's been on the offense this whole time, it still takes a lot out of him delivering those moves. Power slamming Skeletor on the floor. MAGAzord, I think, would be well served to try to get Skeletor back into the ring. Try to hit that F5 again. He's so close to finishing things off. Skeletor now, the hard shot to the face, followed by a neckbreaker, and as Dank McKenzie, our referee, looks on. Skeletor sending MAGAzord back into the ring. Is he headed to the top? I don't know if he knows how to climb the turnbuckles. Skeletor looks a bit hobbled as he's got MAGAzord in the corner, but countering the offensive attempt there. Skeletor favoring those hard shots, elbows to the side of the head. Totally missed, though, on that uppercut attempt. Not a good look for Skeletor. Going for a cover now, though. He thinks he has it. MAGAzord telling him no, just powering out once again. Barely a 2 count. These 2 guys are showing a lot of heart. This is just our opening contest here at International Incident, our first ever pay-per-view outside the United States. So it's fitting that the first guy that's active in our chat is an international viewer. It's crazy how short Dank McKenzie looks compared to the MAGAzord and Skeletor. Just look like a small child. Skeletor using the boot to choke out the MAGAzord. Now the knee to the throat. Using all sorts of dirty tactics. Is he going to go for another cover here? Gotta give credit to Skeletor. Unlike the MAGAzord, continues to go for pinfall attempts. He's looking to pick up the win. Skeletor had a taste of that world championship. Now he wants to work his way back up and regain it. Oh, and for the second time in the match, that lifting German suplex in the MAGAzord, though. Oh my god. MAGAzord showed him how it's done. Popping right back up and chucking Skeletor across the ring with the German. Now the giant swing. Skeletor is screaming. Dank McKenzie almost bowled over on that one. Cover near the ropes, but the 3 count. The MAGAzord has picked up the victory. Just as the crowd starts the "This is awesome" chant. Huge, huge win over yet another world champion. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, I'll check out your YouTube channel. Got a YouTube for this channel as well. Stream 2K19 on Tuesdays and Fire Pro Wrestling on Thursdays. Usually our pay-per-views are on Sundays, but I had to do it tonight due to Super Bowl being this Sunday. So while we're watching the highlights of this match, I'll go and subscribe to your YouTube. And done. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Majority of what's on there is the VODs from these streams, but there is some YouTube exclusive stuff, and been working on trying to expand that. MAGAzord standing tall in victory over Skeletor here tonight at International Incident. Coming up in our next match, the first women's match of the evening, Captain Marvel takes on former two-time women's champion Oprah Winfrey. Oprah dropped that women's title to Wonder Woman last month at Showdown at Snake Mountain. She's been feuding with Captain Marvel ever since, but they were victorious in a tag team match where they were forced to team together last night, taking on Billie Eilish and Demi Lovato. Captain Marvel got the pin on that one. They had to work together in order to make sure that this match took place tonight. We're about to see if Oprah can get back on the winning track, or if Captain Marvel can put down the former women's champion and perhaps stake her claim as the next challenger against whoever comes out on top tonight between Wonder Woman and She-Hulk in that women's championship match a little bit later on. Captain Marvel looking as confident as ever, as she should, following that big win last night. Perhaps her toughest challenge to date, as she goes up against our only two-time former women's champion, Oprah. And I just accidentally closed the stream on my phone so I can't see the chat. There we go. Here comes the big O, Oprah Winfrey. Main evented our December pay-per-view Hardcore Holidays, took that women's championship from her arch rival Kim Kardashian inside Hell in a Cell, only to lose it in her first title defense. No shame in losing to Wonder Woman, to be fair. But Oprah is pissed. Oprah fought so long and hard to get that title back, only to lose in her first defense. Wants to prove that she's not a fluke champion, wants to get another crack at that belt. Alright, about ready to kick things off. So I was just responding to a text message regarding tomorrow night's show. Again, every Thursday night here on the Mat Wrestling Network, we bring you the original MWF Mattitude, the Mat Wrestling Federation in Fire Pro Wrestling World. That's what started this channel with our first event, the Coronavirus Cup, back on April 3rd of 2020. Going strong with 2, sometimes 3 shows a week, such as this week. And gonna have at least one co-host with me tomorrow, if not both of them. The masked superstar Red Jed and Chris Coron. Red Jed's gonna be there for sure. Captain Marvel with the first cover of the match, not even a 1 count there. Let's see, we got matchups such as The Undertaker taking on New Jack tomorrow, CM Punk battling Jason Voorhees, the group of Murderers Row, which is led by New Jack. The other 3 members, Chris Benoit, Jay Simpson, Carol Baskin, in 6-man tag team action against Superhuman, Good Friend Paul, and Harley Quinn. We've got Darth Vader and Count Cuckoo Bill Cosby against Fred Durst and Schlack, and so much more. Coming at you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. Live commentary, simulated matches, all sorts of craziness going on. Hopefully I won't be halfway asleep like I am right now, but hey, it's been a long week. Captain Marvel dragging Oprah out of that corner, going for a pinfall attempt here. Safe McKenzie in position, only a 1 count. Captain Marvel going up top looking for the... Oh, the moonsault. I thought she was going for the Phoenix Splash. Oprah got the knees up. And there they go outside the ring. It's got to happen at least 1 time per match. That's just the way things go. Oprah went for a headbutt, got caught. Doesn't want to stay out there too long, it seems. Tossing Captain Marvel back into the ring. Everybody texts me back during the streams. If it wasn't related to the channel, I wouldn't be bothering to deal with it right now, but it is. So. Captain Marvel looking for the Kryptonite Crunch. Is that the... Usually that's a setup for her big splash, but I guess she feels that maybe Oprah not quite worn down enough. Oprah with the power move, just shoving Captain Marvel down to the mat. Oprah slapping that ass. I was just about to say, Oprah utilizes the posterior region in a lot of her offensive maneuvers. It's a flying hip attack, the ass to the face in the corner. Captain Marvel catching her out of nowhere with a Superman punch. That might do it. Only a 2 count. Wow. Oprah looked to have things firmly under control there, but Captain Marvel just popped out with a Superman punch, and now that flare strut. Captain Marvel feeling it. But that time wasted strutting may cost her. Or maybe not. Watch out! Oh, referee Safe McKenzie almost got bowled over by that Irish whip. Oprah in serious trouble. Captain Marvel just choking her out with those thighs. The torque generated by those rolls. Oprah finally just desperately fighting her way out before she loses consciousness. The referee has really got to watch out. Uh-oh. Is Oprah? No. Oh, Oprah's back gave out. She was looking for that sit-out pile driver, the Rikishi driver. Oprah doesn't, as far as I know, Oprah doesn't have any sort of custom name for it. It's just a sit-out Rikishi driver. Oh no. We saw this move numerous times last night. A favorite of the MWA roster, that drive-by drop kick. Captain Marvel may be done. 2. Only 2. Oprah can't believe it. Stay on her. Don't complain to the referee. See, that's what you get for wasting time, Ope. I don't know why I called her Ope. The big Ope dog. Now Captain Marvel looking for that Phoenix Splash again. That's gotta do it. I know I've said that like twice already, but hey, that's how she won last night. That's how she went. No! 2.9. Why are you strutting? That cockiness is going to be what cost her. Man. Captain Marvel has busted out every move in her arsenal so far. Oprah's still managing to kick out. What is it going to take to put away the former two-time women's champion? Going for that kryptonite crunch again. Is it going to be enough? What is that stain on Oprah's pants? It looks like she's got some sort of purple stain on her crotch, and I am so confused. Another Superman punch on the way, and Oprah saw it coming. Nice block there. Oh, a donkey punch from Oprah Winfrey. These women are beating the shit out of each other. Oprah looking for that Boston Crab that she's used to defeat the likes of Kim Kardashian and others in the past. Just can't stop the onslaught of Captain Marvel, it seems. Every time Oprah just gets a little bit of offense, Captain Marvel comes right back, Hogan style leg drop. Thought we might see Oprah going for Titty City, but not yet. Look at that Vulcan nerve hold. I can't talk tonight. That's like pretty much my whole job here. Is she... Oprah looking to cheat to win. Beat on the ropes, only 2. Even with the extra leverage, not able to put away Captain Marvel. Coming up next, we got 6-man tag team action. The Power Rangers doing battle with the Dank Odor as soon as this match concludes. It's been a hard-fought contest, but Captain Marvel sending Oprah right to the ring post. The end may very well be near for Oprah Winfrey. Just crawling out of the corner. Captain Marvel does not look tired at all. She's full of confidence, just brimming, exuding confidence. And a big spear there. Ooh-ah, indeed. No cover. Okay. Now we get one. Just wanted to add a little insult to injury, I guess, and that does it. Finally, Captain Marvel gets her shot against Oprah and is able to put her away in impressive fashion. And once again, is playing Charlotte's theme to get me a copyright claim. I don't know why it plays it when she wins and no other time. Everything's changed in the settings, so hey, what you gonna do? Thought that was the ending right there after the Phoenix Splash. Oprah able to kick out. Captain Marvel standing tall in victory tonight. Oops. Almost put up the wrong scene. That would have been awesome. Alright, we got the White Ranger Joe Biden in action in our main event, putting that World Championship on the line for the first time against Thanos. But right now, the Red Ranger, Black Ranger, and Blue Ranger about to settle their rivalry with the Dank Odor. Last month's showdown at Snake Mountain, these two teams faced off, with the Power Rangers picking up the victory. Lil Wayne took the pinfall, and it seems to be a trend lately. Lil Wayne, the newest member of the Dank Odor, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg were already a tag team. They brought him into the fold, and that's when they formed the group, giving themselves the name the Dank Odor. But as a group, they fell short against the Rangers. Now they have another opportunity. Last night it was an 8-man tag with Thanos on their side. Still not able to get the job done. So we'll see if things work out a little differently for them tonight. These two teams were feuding over the #1 contendership to the tag team title. But due to the punishment inflicted on each other in those matches, neither of them was able to earn a title shot. That's why we have Goku and Chuck Norris defending the belts a little later on against Captain America and Spider-Man. In fact, following the conclusion of this 6-man tag team match, the remaining 4 contests that we have for you this evening on the International Incident pay-per-view, they're all championship matches. Women's title, International Championship Tournament final, tag team title, and the world title. 4 big championship matches. This is the match that's going to take the longest to load due to the fact that it's got 6 created characters. But at least the load times aren't quite as bad as they were on PS4. PS5 got the SSD. Well, the red bar appears to possibly be stuck. I'm not quite sure. Just give it a minute. Oh, there it goes. Get this thing started. A Dank Odor. Dr. Dre, those Beats by Dre headphones, Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, repping the Carter 5. Dank Odor usually partying on their way out to the ring, and pretty much all of the times, but looking much more serious tonight. Gotta be all business. After a couple of losses to the Power Rangers, they need to turn things around. Most likely, they feel embarrassed. Loses to a bunch of dudes in spandex jumpsuits. Red Ranger was in that International Championship tournament but couldn't get past the MAGAzord. Now teaming up with the Black and Blue Rangers tonight. It's really disturbing to see the mouth move on the Power Rangers helmet there. I don't know why it's so unsettling. Our opening contest, we saw two guys that our audience hates. Right here, we've got two teams that are big crowd favorites. Gotta wonder how the crowd's gonna react, who they're gonna cheer, who they're gonna prefer in this match. Especially due to the fact that we're here in a different country in Tokyo, Japan for International Incident. Can't wait to crown our first international champion, our first new championship introduced since the beginning of the MWA. Started these shows a few months after we did all the Fire Pro stuff exclusively. First MWA show, July 7th. First pay-per-view, August 9th. I believe this is the 7th pay-per-view for the MWA. And we're approaching 100 separate shows overall between the MWA, the MWF, and 2K Battlegrounds. Black Ranger and Dr. Dre starting things off in the 6-man tag team match, one fall to a finish. Gotta wonder if the rules are going to be enforced by referee Stank McKenzie, because last night in that 8-man tag team contest featuring these guys, Snoop Dogg utilized a sledgehammer. That's the first time I've actually seen anybody using any weapons in a match that wasn't some sort of stipulation on these streams. Didn't get disqualified. The referee was just staring right at him the whole time. But somehow it still wasn't enough to win. Dank Odor looking to finally end that losing streak against the Power Rangers. And Lil Wayne, if he could be the one to do it after suffering losses those last 2 times around, that'd be huge for him personally. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get in a position where my back's not in horrible pain. Red Ranger tagging in as Lil Wayne looks like he might be dead. Popping back up though, working the leg. That's a smart move because the Red Ranger utilizes a lot of kicks, likes to climb the top turnbuckle. Take out one of those legs, specifically the right one. You'll neutralize a lot of his offense. Now here comes Snoop, but Red Ranger sliding out of the way of that stomp, almost kicking the referee. The goal of the Power Rangers was to try to capture all the men's championships in the MWA, and I guess it still is their goal, but they've kind of gotten a little bit sidetracked. White Ranger Joe Biden still the world champion, but the Black and Blue Rangers were unable to earn a tag team championship opportunity. Red Ranger eliminated in the quarterfinals of that international championship tournament. So their aspirations have taken a bit of a detour, but they're far from dead. That tag team division is wide open. It took so long to determine a #1 contender, and finally Captain America and Spider-Man were able to defeat Thor and Loki last night, the former 2-time champions, to earn this title shot here at International Incident. Dre and Snoop and the Power Rangers, both those teams near the top of the contendership list. Also got former champions such as Super Exotic, Heroes for Hire, Jay and Silent Bob even. We haven't seen them in a while, but hey, and there's my first time I've hit the microphone tonight. It's just out of frame here. I think I hit it 4 times last night, which was a new record. See how it goes tonight. What's up, X-Ray Maniac? How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by. for MWA International Incident, our February pay-per-view. You're here right in time, because after this matchup, got 4 title matches coming up for you. Good to hear, man. Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm just trying to get my eye on about 2 hours of sleep and a ton of caffeine, which seems to be wearing off right about now. Had to reschedule this show because of the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday night. Didn't want to conflict with that. Blue Ranger heading up top, looking for that big splash. Oh, and a kind of a headbutt there, looked like, actually. Snoop in there to break it up. Oh, Red Ranger may have caught his partner a little bit on that one. Referee Steve McKenzie admonishing the Power Rangers, and the Rangers got to keep an eye on Dre. Don't let him get over there and tag out. Oh man, yeah, I guess it is freezing in most places now. It was unseasonably warm here today in shithole Texas. Like 70 degrees, but I've been the same way as you for the most part these last few weeks, sitting in front of a heater. But thank you for taking the time to check out the stream. And we see Red Ranger sitting outside the ring. I'm just trying to keep the chat up on my phone. From here on out, pay-per-views should be on Sundays, back to normal. But I guess I probably should mention at some point during the show, now is as good a time as ever, that after tomorrow night's Fire Pro Wrestling show on MWF Magnitude, we're going to be taking a couple weeks off on the channel. Ideally, it's only going to be 2 weeks. Might stretch to 3, but I'm going to keep everybody updated on social media. So right now I'm just going to say 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, no shows. And the last week of February should be when we come back. Just, oh, Red Ranger busted open that DDT. Just due to life circumstances, unfortunately. Now Snoop bleeding. Red Ranger giving it right back to him. And I thought we were about to see the referee cut open and knocked out too. Snoop and Dre with the double team. Drop toe hold and elbow drop. The elbow drop toe hold? Maybe. Seems like the Dank Odor's figured out a winning strategy, which is don't tag Lil Wayne in. Things go south quickly when they get him in there, but everything else seems to be alright. Snoop over there trying to get the crowd fired up. Guy in the front row appears to be drenched in sweat. And now, Blue Ranger trying to fire up his own teammates, just locking Dre in that camel clutch, having him face the Black and Red Rangers. They're loving that. Oh, Blue Ranger went for the headbutt again and completely missed. Is Dre gonna look for the fisherman suplex? No, just wanted to go outside. What kind of damage is Dr. Dre going to inflict on the Blue Ranger out here? Looking to chuck him out into the crowd, it appears. Blue Ranger not having any of that. Dre might not give him a choice, though. Just slugging it out over there. Mere feet away from the commentary table. Oh, no. Oh, the suplex right on the floor. Now, finally, Black Ranger started to go on over there and maybe break things up, but stopped short. Not quite sure what he's thinking, letting his partner get beaten up like this. Oh, God. Dr. Dre, it looked like he hit abdomen first right in the corner of the steps. Maybe Black Ranger knew what he was doing, just letting Blue Ranger handle his own business. Oh, Dr. Dre absorbing hard shots. Watch out. Thankfully, head back into the ring instead of over here on the announce table. Blue Ranger. Man, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Instead of staying on his opponent, just allows him to tag out. But maybe that was actually good strategy, because based on Lil Wayne's win-loss record, it seems like Power Rangers have their best shot at victory when he's in the ring. Working the leg here is the Black Ranger. Dr. Dre down on the outside. I'm not sure about Snoop. He was up on the apron before. Looks like maybe he's tending to Dre on the outside. He's out of frame at the moment. But Lil Wayne in control. Or he was. Right on cue, Black Ranger firing back. Oh, there's Snoop. Oh, God. The impact of that super kick. Black Ranger letting him have it, talking trash afterwards. No cover? Now looking for the submission, but he's too close to the ropes. St. McKenzie right in there. Lil Wayne looks like he could reach the ropes, but no, fighting his way out instead. Lil Wayne's got Black Ranger over in his own corner. In the Dank Odor corner. Nice move from the Black Ranger. Looking to finish things off. Oh, there it is. Dr. Dre in to break things up. Blue Ranger didn't get there in time. Dre able to break up the pitfall. Surely Lil Wayne would have gotten pinned once again. Dre paying the price, getting tossed to the outside. Snoop Dogg still bleeding on the apron. And Black Ranger signals that it's over. Oh, God, now Lil Wayne's bloodied. Shades of Goku right there. Like a Kamehameha wave, or the Shoryuken, or whatever you want to call it. Goku uses that to finish people off, but Black Ranger's still not done yet. Oh, missing that Stinger splash in the corner. These two teams have been at war for a month and a half now. And as I mentioned earlier, the Dank Odor is desperate to finally pick up a victory in this rivalry. Dre and Snoop have gotten a victory over the Power Rangers in regular tag team action, but ever since the Dank Odor was formed and Lil Wayne joined the fray, it's been a completely different story. You gotta wonder, if the Dank Odor loses again tonight, are they going to have to reevaluate Lil Wayne's membership in the group, or just the status of the group as a whole? Black Ranger unleashing a flurry of strikes now, wisely dragging Snoop over there before tagging out to the Red Ranger. Is Red Ranger looking to finish? Calling for Snoop to get up, looking for that kick off the top. And he nails it. If Red Ranger can get the cover here, the Power Rangers may win again. Blue Ranger intercepts Dre with a big DDT, but Snoop able to kick out. Oh, and a pair of missed drop kicks there. Blue Ranger a little woozy on the apron. Snoop's still fighting despite being cut open, despite just being kicked in the face moments ago. And a hard suplex there from the D-O-double-G. Dre still down on the outside. Red Ranger went for that kill shot, but Snoop caught it. Oh no. Donkey punch. Good tag team strategy from the Power Rangers, just keeping the opponents isolated. Cutting the ring in half, as they used to say. Oh no, a Snoop Dogg out of nowhere, the Samoan driver, but he's in the Power Rangers corner. Snoop's got to drag him out of there, get him over to the opposite end of the ring. That's it, that's the ticket. Oh, a Black Ranger right away in there to stop things. I don't know why I said that's the ticket, like it's the 1920s rather than the 2020s. Although, based on the way 2020 and 21 have been so far, maybe the 1920s and their whole Great Depression weren't so bad in comparison. Not that I was alive. Dre going for his trademark fisherman suplex. But Black Ranger's not the legal man. Covering Red Ranger now. And only two. Snoop with the Thez press, right hands. Chaos abounds. Is Dre looking for another fisherman? He is. Oh no, Red Ranger saw it coming, countering with the Northern Lights. Is he looking for that Superman punch? Warming it up. Dre stumbling to his feet. The Power Rangers. Oh! Dre busted open that Superman punch with the Power Rangers are down. Red Ranger's the only one still standing. Here they come. You gotta believe that's why the Red Ranger didn't go for the pinfall right away. He knew the Dank Odor would be in there to break it up and that his boys were not there to help. We've got the entire Dank Odor. All three men have been cut open. Red Ranger bleeding as well beneath that helmet. Is the Dank Odor somehow going to be able to come back and put this away, or do the Power Rangers have it locked up? I have a feeling we're about to find out really soon. Unique takedown there by Dr. Dre. I don't think I've seen that from him before. A page turner from the Red Ranger. Dre right back up from that, just fighting with everything he's got left in him. Don't know what that was all about. Can't move that way. There you go. Oh no, Dre tagged out to Lil Wayne. I again remind everyone watching that Lil Wayne is the one that always gets pinned in these Dank Odor matches. Uh-oh. Suplex right on the floor from Dr. Dre. Softening up the Red Ranger for Lil Wayne. What's Wheezy gonna do? Oh, he's gonna get bitch slapped is what he's gonna do. And no, he counters that. Drops Red Ranger with a reverse DDT. Lil Wayne's membership in the Dank Odor may very well be on the line here tonight. I don't even know how they got him all the way over here to Tokyo, Japan. You'd think he'd be on the no-fly list, at least internationally. Red Ranger tagging out Blue Ranger, fired up. But not fired up enough as he misses on that clothesline. Oh, nice inverted suplex from Lil Wayne. Tagging out to Dre. Lil Wayne doesn't want to stay in there too long. Dre and Snoop have gotten the majority of the action for their squad tonight. Red Ranger's still down on the outside. as this match just continues to roll on. Shout out to Chris Coron, by the way. One of my co-hosts from MWF Matitude. Guy who's messaging me right now about tomorrow. Now Blue Ranger bleeding. That list leaves the Black Ranger as the only one whose blood has not been shed in this matchup. Is he the key to victory? Is he going to be the one to pick up the pinfall or the submission? I don't know if I've ever seen the Power Rangers win by submission. Blue Ranger with the cover on Lil Wayne. And just like that, Lil Wayne got pinned again. What are Dre and Snoop going to do about this guy? Every time it's been against the Power Rangers, to be fair, so I'm not quite sure how Lil Wayne might fare in tag team matches against other opponents, but when it comes to these matches with the Power Rangers, Wayne is 0-3. And you gotta believe this feud is done. The Power Rangers have proven time and time again to be the better team. And now they're hoping that their leader, the White Ranger Joe Biden, can be as successful later on tonight as they were just now. And try to retain his World Heavyweight Championship. Speaking of championships, right now, women's title on the line, the first of 4 consecutive championship matches on this pay-per-view broadcast. She-Hulk has been trying hard for several months to earn herself a shot at this women's championship, finally winning a #1 contenders match several weeks ago. Wonder Woman, on the other hand, ever since the beginning, the inception of the MWA, has tried to become the women's champion. She was in the finals of our tournament to crown the first ever women's champion way back in August at our first pay-per-view Colossal Clash. Fell short to Harley Quinn on that night, but finally picked up a victory at a showdown at Snake Mountain last month over former 2-time women's champion Oprah. Now putting her belt on the line for the first time. It's DC versus Marvel. She-Hulk versus women's champion Wonder Woman. And apparently JoJo making the championship announcements. Somebody cut off her mic. Here comes the ever-exuberant #1 contender, She-Hulk. A successful attorney, Jennifer Walters. Very popular superhero, and now looking to become MWA Women's Champion. But to do that, she's going to have to defeat Wonder Woman. No easy task by any means, no matter who you are. And here comes the champ. Rocking that MWA Women's Championship belt, Diana of Themyscira. By far the most popular woman in this division. Gotta say She-Hulk's probably a close second though. This, by any metric, can be considered a dream match. Marvel versus DC. She-Hulk versus Wonder Woman. MWA Women's Championship on the line here at MWA International Incident in Tokyo, Japan. Wonder Woman's hair going crazy here. Proudly holding up that MWA Women's Championship that she worked so hard to attain. About to hand it over to our referee, Stank McKenzie. She hopes not for the final time. She-Hulk looking to put an end to the reign of Wonder Woman. Matchup about to get underway. Here we go. She-Hulk starting off strong with that vertical suplex. Gotta think the longer this match goes, the more it favors Wonder Woman. So She-Hulk has to use her power, her strength advantage. Hit hard, hit fast, early and often, and put this one away as quickly as possible. And right there, that's what I'm talking about. Big shot to the face. She-Hulk's just got to stay on the offense, can't let up, if she wants to become the MWA Women's Champion here tonight. And the 1916 from She-Hulk. I want to say it's been all She-Hulk so far, but you know, as soon as I say that, Wonder Woman's going to immediately fight back. Are we going to see the airplane spin? No, instead choosing just to drop Wonder Woman, throw it first across the top rope, going for the cover, first one of the match, only a 1 count. Promising start for She-Hulk though, as Wonder Woman gets her first little bit of offense in with that shot to the gut, and oh, just swatted away like a fly. Going for that cross body to no avail. She-Hulk showing Wonder Woman how it's done, tossing her to the outside and stepping right over that top rope. Big boot countered there, though. She-Hulk pounded away as Wonder Woman staggered. Got her over near the steps. Crowd seems to be a little bit just in shock by this turn of events. I think everybody's expecting a hard-hitting competitive match, but so far it's been tremendously one-sided in favor of the challenger. Oh, now She-Hulk just rubbing Wonder Woman's face into the mat there. That thin layer of protective mat over the concrete floor. And another hard shot, but She-Hulk maybe wearing herself out, inflicting all this punishment. Oh, the dreaded donkey punch. Sending shivers down the whole spine of Wonder Woman to the point where she clutches her lower back for no apparent reason. Looks like Wonder Woman may have connected a little bit with that roundhouse kick, but didn't get all of it. Only staggered She-Hulk. Seems like for every shot Wonder Woman gets in, She-Hulk gets in 20. Oh, and there's another nasty shot to the head. This one may be over before it even really gets started. Wonder Woman, surprisingly enough, the one to toss She-Hulk back into the ring. She-Hulk got almost all the offense in out there. But as we've seen in earlier matches on this card, just because one person gets a majority of the offense does not necessarily mean they're going to win the match. She-Hulk again, refusing to go down. Majority of opponents that get caught with that kick from Wonder Woman immediately drop to the mat. Oh, both attempted kicks at the same time there. Wonder Woman got hers off first, but She-Hulk right back with the big boot. We got a feeling if this doesn't finish things, She-Hulk's going to be looking for that airplane spin into the slam. Seems surprised that she didn't get the job done there. She-Hulk's just waiting on Wonder Woman to get to her feet. Giving her a moment to breathe. Maybe a mistake. Caught the boot. And there you go. Wonder Woman trying to negate the height advantage of She-Hulk, work that leg, take out the base, keep her grounded, stop her from being able to utilize those power maneuvers. And there's a big belly to belly from Wonder Woman right in the center of the ring, going for the cover now. Stank McKenzie counts 2 and only 2. Now Wonder Woman the one flabbergasted. I'm not sure what she's so surprised by, given her performance in this match, but it's not going to be enough to get the job done yet. Now She-Hulk, speaking of getting the job done, she's won matches with this airplane spin before going old school, dropping Wonder Woman to the mat. Are we going to have a new MWA Women's Champion too? And that's it. She-Hulk has done it. Wonder Woman in her first title defense has lost. She-Hulk in her first championship opportunity has taken the belt. 1 title match down, 1 title change. Last month we saw all 3 titles change hands. Are we going to have 4 title changes tonight? We're guaranteed to have a new champion in our next match, since the International Championship is going to be decided for the first time ever. She-Hulk, again, I cannot stress enough how dominant she looked. You don't need me to tell you that. If you watched the match, you saw exactly how methodically She-Hulk just dissected Wonder Woman for the entirety of that contest. So after so many false starts, She-Hulk's finally made the most of her first opportunity. You see the airplane spin into the slam. That was all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new MWA Women's Champion. Her name is Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk. And the belt matches her attire. Here in Tokyo, Japan, the girlhood dream has come true for She-Hulk. Standing tall and proud as our new women's champion. These fans love her. Now where does Wonder Woman go from here? Took her so long to just become champion, and now to lose in her first title defense. It's got to be heartbreaking. But nonetheless, we're going to find out where things go from here. Well, I guess in a few weeks, considering we're going to have to take a couple weeks off, but hey, it'll be worth the wait. International Championship Tournament final up next. One half of the tag team champions, Goku, taking on Chewbacca to crown the first ever international champion. And then Goku's only going to have a few moments to rest, win or lose. He's going to have to put those tag team titles on the line alongside his championship partner, Chuck Norris, taking on Captain America and Spider-Man of the Avengers. And while we wait for this match to load, hope you're enjoying the soothing sounds of Nick Pettigo's music. And Nick Pettigo, former co-host of this show, before life obligations got in the way of that. He's kind enough to provide this awesome soundtrack for all our streams. I keep saying our, even though I'm the only one here tonight, but got 2 other co-hosts. And as Chewbacca and Goku make their way out to the ring for this next match, I'm going to take this opportunity to use the restroom. I have been staying hydrated. If Goku could become the first ever international champion right here tonight, not only would he be our second ever individual to be a double champion, following Superhuman, however unlikely that may have been, holding the world title and the tag team title at the same time, but Goku will become the first man to win all three of the men's championships available here in the MWA. Our first ever world champion, current tag team champion. And look at that beautiful international championship belt adorned with the MWA and Mat Wrestling Network logos. That's what they're fighting for here. Referee Stipe McKenzie holding the belt high. Chewbacca and Goku. You know, it's interesting. Chewbacca started off as a tag team competitor alongside his partner C-3PO, and they're still a team, technically, although they haven't been quite as active in recent months. Chewbacca, it seems like every few months, earns himself a title shot. Back at Colossal Clash, our first pay-per-view, he and C-3PO made it to the finals of the Tag Team Championship tournament, only to fall short against the team that would become our first Tag Team Champions, Jay and Silent Bob. And a big slam there. 3 months later, at the next of our Big Four pay-per-views, Chewbacca qualified for the main event, a six-pack challenge, where Superhuman, after defeating Goku for the world title, put that belt on the line against 5 other men, including both of these two. Black Panther scored the win, pinning Superhuman in that contest. Now, 3 months following that, Chewbacca fights for the International Championship. Will the third time be a charm? Chewbacca's been knocking out everybody in his way, including multiple former champions. That straight right hand, the knockout punch, and that's delivered by a Wookiee, man. It gets the job done. Going for an early cover and only a 1 count here for Chewbacca. Wookiee versus Super Saiyan. I'm not sure if that's one of those fantasy battle scenarios that people debate on Reddit, but I can easily see that being one of them. Super Saiyan would probably win, but here, within the confines of the MWA ring, you never know how things are going to play out. Chewbacca hammering away at Goku. And in addition to trying to win this match, trying to become the international champion, Goku also has to be cognizant of how much damage he's absorbing here. I mean, despite the fact that he's a Super Saiyan, he can take a tremendous amount of punishment. He can even come back. He's been known to come back from death. But if Goku takes too much of a beating here, even if he wins this match, that's going to put him at a huge disadvantage for the match coming up next, where he and Chuck Norris put those tag titles on the line. That's the price that he pays for choosing to compete in this international championship tournament while already holding the tag team titles. Wanted to get this one out of the way first, seeing as in the tag title match he can split time with his partner. Chewbacca going for another cover. 2 count this time. Goku continuing to get more worn down, much like the last match. This one's been incredibly one-sided so far, and not in the way that most people would have expected. Oh, Chewbacca putting all that weight on Goku's chest and abdominal region as he walks across the body of the fallen Saiyan. You have to believe that both of these men's tag team partners are in the back cheering them on. They're not allowed out here for this matchup as per the rules of the tournament. And that almost finished it off right there. C-3PO cheering on Chewbacca, Chuck Norris cheering on Goku backstage. But out of nowhere, Goku firing back with a flurry of offense. And is he looking for that Kamehameha wave? Oh, he hits it. It's extremely rare that anybody kicks out of that. Going for the cover, looking to win the international championship, but Chewbacca powers out, joining an elite group. Okay, maybe not an elite group because he's even kicked out of it, but a very small group. An exclusive group. Sending Goku into the corner. Chewbacca has yet to utilize that big right hand in regards to the knockout punch. Now setting up Goku on the top turnbuckle. What's Chewie going to do? You don't see him go up top very often. Looking for that big superplex. Oh no. Right in the center of the ring. The supports for the ring just straining underneath the weight. And there's that knockout shot. Is Goku going to be able to withstand it, or do we have a new champion? Is this Chewie's time? Stank McKenzie slightly out of position, making sure to get a nice glance at the... Oh my god, there it is. Chewbacca has finally done it. Goku falls short, is unable to become the first wrestler ever to win all 3 of the men's titles. Chewbacca, in his 3rd try at a belt, is our first ever international champion. Huge night for Chewbacca here in Tokyo, Japan, an international incident. And again, he looked dominant in victory, much like She-Hulk when she dethroned Wonder Woman a little earlier on in our last match. Chewbacca landing that knockout punch. And we have a new international champion. Very impressive victory here from Chewbacca. And now, not only has Goku just lost that match, but he's got to go on in our next contest and do battle with Captain America and Spider-Man. So, I'm not liking Goku and Chuck Norris' chances at retaining those tag titles. Oh, you gotta love that. Chewbacca, ecstatic to become our first ever international champion, holding up that beautiful belt with the white strap, giving it a kiss. Oh shit, Bundles. How you doing tonight, man? I appreciate you tuning in despite your feelings on all things 2K19. And thank you for the host, man. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to get things switched over for the next match. There we go. Tag titles on the line coming up. Okay, you just hate Creator Wrestlers League. Well, there are only celebrities and fictional characters here, including myself. I am a fictional character. I hear you. I know, even though I didn't experience it personally, I always would see the post in the Discord about drama that was going on, and yeah. Oh man. I was actually planning on participating in TCW for Ground Zero, or not Ground Zero, before Gen X ended up ending. Now I don't know what's even going on with TCW as a whole, but hey. I'm no Jackson Jordan, but at least we still got the MWA here. JJ's one of the only Texans I actually like. just for the record. Spider-Man and Captain America about to get their first ever crack at the tag team titles. You see if they can take advantage of the beating that Goku received in that last match. Take the titles off of Goku and Chuck. It's our semi-main event of the evening. Tag titles on the line here. World Championship on the line in our main event as a White Ranger Joe Biden defends against Thanos. She-Hulk, Thanos, Captain America, and Spider-Man. All of them earning their first ever opportunities at championships tonight. Chewbacca, even though he'd had other title opportunities before, this being the first international championship match ever, it was his first shot at that belt. And he made good on it, as you saw. I have to think that Chuck Norris is probably going to be the one that starts off this match and has to handle as much of the workload as he can deal with. Goku's putting on a strong front here, but it's only been a few minutes since he just got punched right in the jaw and knocked out. Captain America and Spider-Man, the crowd favorites here. Staring across the ring at those titles. JoJo looks terrified. Captain America going old school tonight in that attire. And he looks like he went to Roman Reigns' dentist. Cap's got a fresh set of chompers in there. JoJo again making a face like she's trying to non-verbally signal the viewing audience that she needs help. It's too bad there's not a way to make her not appear on there. You turn off the announcer audio, but it still shows the announcers. Referee Stank McKenzie holding those tag team title belts overhead. Spider-Man and Chuck Norris starting things off in this tag team championship clash. No matter how much water I drink, I feel like I'm dehydrated. Nice float over into a neck breaker there from Spider-Man. Lots of Marvel characters getting title opportunities tonight. Saw She-Hulk become the women's champion earlier. Cap and Spidey looking to earn the tag titles here. And Thanos going for the world championship in our main event. Oh God, Stank McKenzie wiped out with that Irish whip. Thankfully, he's resilient. He doesn't seem to stay down for long. And right on cue, almost got knocked down again. Spider-Man trying to isolate Chuck Norris in his corner. Captain America cheering him on. The kids in the crowd, huge Spider-Man fans. I don't think a lot of them are old enough to know who Chuck Norris is. Back when I was in college, I had a Chuck Norris folder that I was I got on clearance from Walmart for like 50 cents. It's pretty dope. Captain America with the Northern Lights suplex hook in the leg. I don't think Stan McKenzie was prepared for that pinfall attempt. Took him a minute to realize that the count needed to be made. But I assure you, the fact that I owned a Chuck Norris folder will not have any bearing on my ability to call this match impartially. I mean, I own Spider-Man shirts, Captain America shirts, so I'm an equal opportunity supporter? That doesn't work. Oh, nice double team. Let's see. One I haven't seen from Goku and Chuck Norris before. Irish whip into the knees in the corner, but Captain America's shield might have absorbed the impact. Captain America went for some sort of like a flying crossbody thing and completely missed, but dropping Goku with that sit-out powerbomb is a random bald guy over here. Scrambles out of his chair. Who the fuck is that? The timekeeper? No, the timekeeper's the guy seated. Well, I just don't know. Oh, Goku sent right into the corner of the announce table here. Goku's got to be careful out here. Cannot afford to get tossed into any more furniture, into the ring apron, barricade, what have you. Landed a stiff shot to the face of Captain America by clutching at the fist. Might have hurt himself there. Oh, into the apron. Captain America's in trouble. Going for a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex, but Goku fighting his way out of that. Just trading shots, Captain America and Goku firing back on each other. Neither one able to get the better of the other yet. Oh God, Goku face first into the ring post. After getting punched out by Chewbacca earlier, that might have caused another concussion. Captain America taking the time to salute his adoring fans. Not going for a cover. Hopefully that doesn't cost him. Captain America would be best served to keep Goku in the ring. Oh! A lot of work there for a punch. Multiple springboards. And now the double stomp driving Goku's shoulders down to the mat. Down to the canvas. I need to stop saying mat so much. Ooh, hard shot to the face. I know, is Captain America going to go for the 619? Oh, is he really? Holy shit, I didn't expect him to actually do it. Right to the face of Goku. Goku is staggered. Cap looking to finish things off. Goku perhaps sensing it, fighting with everything he has just to stay in this. His best bet would be to go over there and tag in Chuck Norris. But I think Goku might be a little too proud for that. Captain America hammering away at Goku in the corner as he... Now he's going for that drive-by. Chuck Norris better stop him. Oh my God, Captain America just phased through Chuck Norris and busted Goku open with the drive-by dropkick. Chuck down on the floor. He's got to get in there and break this up, or else the tag titles are going to change hands. Norris isn't able to get there in time. What an asshole. Chuck Norris just screwed his own partner. Just watch as Captain America kicked him in the face and then stood there and looked on. As Cap earned the pinfall, Goku pinned for the second match in a row. Are we going to see another pay-per-view where every championship changes hands just like last month? If Thanos can become the world champion, that's exactly what's going to happen. So far, the Marvel guys, or Marvel individuals, are 2-0 in championship matches. She-Hulk, our new women's champion, Captain America, and Spider-Man finally winning the tag team titles. Get him those belts, Dank McKenzie. Come on now. Captain America's going to be wearing 2 belts at once and a shield. Gotta say, those belts look good on him. Congratulations. Here in Tokyo. It's unfortunate Captain America couldn't win a title in his native country of the United States, but I'm sure that it's still just as special to him. Congratulations again to our new champs. And with that, it's time for the main event. Thanos is wearing the full armor this time around, as you can see here. Taking on the White Ranger, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, the White Ranger, has not lost yet in a singles match. He was pinned in a tag team, an 8-man tag elimination match. But, to be fair, the Power Rangers had their Gatorade in the locker room drugged before that match, affecting their performance. In the rematch, they dominated. But Thanos has been fighting ever since July, ever since the first MWA show, to try to earn himself a title opportunity. He's come so close on numerous occasions. He cannot afford to let this opportunity pass him by. Can't let it slip through his gauntlet-wearing fingers. Hey, Mario, right on time for the main event, my friend. What's going on with you today? Or I guess tonight. It's almost 8 o'clock there. I hear you, man. Same for me. I'm probably gonna cook some chicken in the Instant Pot. Thanos' entrance doesn't really jive with his music. Got that upbeat rock song and just kind of slowly saunters his way out here. Thanos has been on one hell of a roll lately in singles action. Not quite sure what the exact number is for his winning streak, but I think it's around 6 or 7 straight. Yeah, it would be a lot better. I set everybody's to generic themes, and I still have gotten a couple of copyright claims, like one for Iron Fist theme and another for Goku's. I guess in certain countries are still they fall under copyright jurisdiction. Yeah, I turned off all the music in the menus and switched exclusively to generic themes for all the wrestlers just to avoid that. But still an issue. I haven't gotten any sort of copyright notifications from Twitch. It's just when I upload to YouTube, it'll tell me that there's a copyright claim, and I can't earn any money off the video. And seeing as I'm not a partner on YouTube, it doesn't matter because I'm not earning money from it anyway. So as long as my videos don't get taken down, it doesn't bother me. But that's where we're at. Oh, that's unsettling. Thanos showing his tongue. I don't like that at all. He just snapped all the crowd signs out of existence. Oh no, there's one left. No, it's not Thursday, Paul. But we're glad to have you here. And by we, I mean me. I'm just used to saying we since I have co-hosts on the other show. Now, the pay-per-views for the MWA are normally on the second Sunday of each month. And I had pushed this one up to this coming Sunday, February 7th, or at least that's when I announced it for, because February 14th is Valentine's Day, and I didn't want to conflict with that. However, the Super Bowl is this Sunday, so Wednesday was the only day left that I could make work. Well, I guess I'll take that as a compliment, even though based on what you said before, I think it's more of you dissing one of my co-hosts as opposed to complimenting me. I feel like my shows with co-hosts are much better. A lot of times, if the chat is not as active as usual, and I'm by myself, I can struggle to continue my train of thought, I guess. Call the action, but still engage everyone at the same time. Thanos going for the first cover of the match on the World Champ. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. It matters who's on mic. Well, like I told you on yesterday's stream, you're the only person who's complaining about that certain co-host. At least, the only one who said anything to me. Well, maybe. He is a nice guy. Hey, well, you know what? That print does look really cool. $100 isn't really a bad price for something that size and that quality. I mean, I don't know necessarily if I'd order it, but it looks really cool. Yeah. My main reason for not ordering it would just be I don't have anywhere to put it, but I'm not sure what your situation is with that. I don't know how you have room for anything with like your 800 arcade 1-ups. Well, yeah, the wall is where it would go. We've got stuff on our walls. I used to have, well, I still got them. All these flags are all my favorite sports teams. 4 of them, in fact. 1 for each professional league. And the flags are like 3 by 5 feet, I think. They're huge. Can't put those up. Can't put up my Jim Morrison tapestry. Yeah, that's true. It could be. It says all you need is love and a cat. Got that for Shannon when I was in Missouri back in July. Oh, looks like Biden's leg caught the steps there on that slam. Based on the dimensions though of that print, it wouldn't fit up there. The wall's not wide enough. It might barely be enough, but the print's 3 feet long. Not sure if you noticed that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. If it is, it's just barely over 3 feet. It's just like a tiny little hallway in between. The front door is right here, and then the bathroom and the entrance to the bedroom over there. Thanos looks like he's underneath the ropes, but the ref's counting anyway. And only a 2 count. Yeah, there's the majority of my stuff is tucked away in boxes or in multiple closets, actually, just because there's not a whole lot of room in this apartment. It's I would say cozy, but that would imply that it's comfortable. It's not. Been almost 2 years since I moved into this place, and first time I lived in an apartment since 2006, I want to say. Biden's going for that dragon sleeper. Oh, looks like Thanos might tap out. That would have been perfect if I missed the finish of the main event for the world title because I was talking about apartment space. I totally understand that, man. Even when I have the time, I don't have the energy usually. Takes everything I got just to make it through my workouts and try to get everything set up for these streams. My sleep issues have gotten so much worse. I'm continuing to wake up at least once an hour, but now I'm getting less sleep overall. Oh, out of nowhere. Joe Biden with the Claymore. Is that going to do it? Oh, Thanos kicking out at 2. I thought Biden was about to retain. Going for the Dragon Sleeper again. Thanos struggling not to tap. World Championship at stake. And again, Thanos manages to escape. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone get out of that more than once in the same match. Nice series of strikes there. Biden's got to be wondering what it's going to take to put away the Mad Titan. And a Superman punch. Biden tried to hook the leg, but not able to get it. Thanos, oh my God. He's fired up. Clothesline over the top. If this was the Royal Rumble, Thanos would have it won, but no, it's not. International Incident, Tokyo, Japan, world title on the line here in our main event. The third of our big 4 pay-per-views to be unveiled. It's one every 3 months. Colossal Clash in August, November reign. Oh, the Infinity Slam. Thanos hitting his finisher now. Will his dream finally be realized? Will Thanos become the world champion? No, barely a 2 count. Both these men kicking out of each other's finishers. Shows you the kind of battle they're having, what kind of stakes there are in this matchup. God, I want some steaks right now. STEAKS. Thanos is a man who eats plenty of red meat, by God. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But he's a beefy dude. Going for another Infinity Slam, perhaps? But Biden countering shots to the gut. And now tossing Thanos to the outside again. They're fighting right out here in front of the announce table. Joe Biden, world champion, Power Ranger, President of the United States, flatliner on the floor. Thanos is bleeding. Dropped face first, pretty much the only exposed area of his body besides his hands. Now cut open. And see if that takes a toll on Thanos. He's already the larger man. He's got less endurance than the White Ranger does. Donkey punch now. Is he going? Oh no. The endurance isn't going to come into play though, because he just hit the Infinity Slam again. If Thanos goes for the cover here. But he doesn't? Alright, I'm not quite sure what Thanos is thinking. He seemed to have the championship within his grasp. Oh, who am I to question Thanos? Perhaps the kill shot. Facepalm into the choke slam. And that does it. Finally, Thanos has accomplished his dream of becoming the MWA World Champion. And once again, for the second pay-per-view in a row, we see every single championship change hands. And since the International Championship was decided tonight, that means 4 title changes for the first time ever in the same show. And it seems like nobody can hold on to this World Championship. Goku, our first champion, kept it for a couple of months. Superhuman lost after 2 or 3 weeks in his first title defense. Lost it to the Black Panther. Black Panther lost in his first championship defense to Skeletor, I'm sorry. Skeletor lost in his first title defense to Joe Biden, and now Thanos, the first man to pin the White Ranger Joe Biden in singles action. Something tells me that this is going to be the man that breaks that trend. Thanos might hold on to this belt for a very, very long time. It's going to be a dark day for the rest of the MWA roster with this guy on top. You see the Joe Biden nameplate on the belt's going to need to be changed out. Thanos standing tall as the champ. And you know what? Seeing as how I don't really have any announcements to make or anything to go over at the end of the show, I'm not going to switch back to the desk scene. I'm just going to let this scene play. And this is what we're going to go out on. Thanos holding that title belt. You know what? I'm not sure if the music's too loud. So, even though I don't have an announcement, I do have to remind you of the one that I mentioned earlier today. Sexualizing Thanos. Hey, there's all kinds of internet memes talking about Thanos' ass and how he's thick with 2 C's and he's got cakes and such. I'm not the only one. Look at that face. Come on, Paul. Anyway, gonna be back tomorrow for MWF Magnitude with Chris Coron and Red Jed. Or at least one of them. Not 100% sure what's going on with the other. But after that, in case you missed the announcement earlier tonight, this channel is going to be taking a couple of weeks off. More than likely only 2 weeks. If it extends past that, I will make sure to let everybody know on social media. But we're planning to come back last week of February if everything works out as planned. Paul, I'll let you know about that off the air. But yeah, so after tomorrow night, channel is going to be offline for a couple weeks. I'll still be active on social media if anybody wants to get a hold of me. Nothing else is going to change. I'm just not going to have access to everything I need to host these streams. So, that being said, hopefully see you guys tomorrow night for MWF Magnitude, and come back 2 weeks from now to find out what's going on with the MWA as Mat Wars returns at the end of February. And if you're interested, check out Paul's stream, twitch.tv/EastXTwitch, Saturday Game School, this Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. Paul's going to be giving away codes for various video games, and perhaps nude photos of himself. It just depends. It's the luck of the draw. So, I told you I wasn't going to ramble on and make any more announcements, and here I go again. So that about covers it. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, have a great night, and see you after you come back from the hiatus. Later.